everybody, it's Lacey, the Kids Zone Director. I wanted to talk to you about the schedule and the format / setup for our nursery and what it's going to look like going forward. Kind of in times past, we thought of the nursery as a way to babysit kids until their parents were done. But a really important fact about this age group is that 90% of brain growth and development happens between birth and age 5. And 75% of that happens between birth and age 3. So it's a really key window for us to lay foundations for things that we want our kids to know going forward. So rather than just dropping our kiddos off and babysitting them in the nursery, we want to make sure that we're doing things intentionally to plant little seeds for them along the way. Now, the way that we teach in the nursery is going to look very different than the way that we teach in other classrooms because these kiddos learn through free exploration. They have a hard time sitting still, they have a hard time engaging in one activity, and they, in general, just kind of function on their own schedule. So we want to make sure that we still allow those things. We still allow free exploration because that's going to be big, but we want to consistently invite them into the things that we're doing. As we invite them, it will become more consistent to them, it will become more familiar, and they'll start to engage in the things that we invite them to do a little bit more. So we're going to start with free play in the classroom. That way they can come in, they can get comfortable, but a lot of our free play activities will be intentional in the beginning of class. So we'll have something that's set up that kind of correlates to what it is that we're doing. And so we want to invite them to engage in that activity. Now, they don't have to, they can go off and do their own thing, but we want to make sure we're always inviting them in, we're always talking to them about it, and we extend their learning by asking them questions. Whoa, do you see that? Oh my goodness, you seem so brave. Do you know who makes us brave? God makes us brave. This is the way that we extend their learning and the things that they're going to engage in. So from there, we'll go into music and movement. One of the key foundational pieces of how we teach our kids about God's love is through music and movement and repetition. We want to engage them. We want to invite them in. We want to give them things to engage with. So we're going to have sound makers or scarves or different pieces for them to hold and to play. Again, they may engage, they may not, and that's okay. But we want to invite them in with us. We want to engage with them. We want to invite them to do what it is that we're doing. Then from there, we're going to go into a story. Now, the story may be specifically from a kid's Bible, or it may be a story that just talks about God's role in our life in general. But again, one of the 3 foundational pieces, attachment, song and dance, music and movement, and storytelling. So we want to read them a story. Then from there, we'll go into snacks so that they can have something to eat, refresh their brains. Then we'll go into an activity that we do with them. The activity is going to be something simple, but it's going to be something that we invite them to do with us. Typically, it's going to be something art related. And then from there, we'll do some more free play before they go home. So I want to make sure that we're being intentional in this classroom because it really is a time for them where they can learn and grow and where we can really grow some foundational pieces of their relationship with God going forward. It may not seem obvious right now, but those foundational pieces will be laid and it's going to be important for us going forward.